The last city of the universe. Near the end of the universe, humanity wrapped up its plans for the looming cosmic darkness. Stars faded one by one. The space between galaxies stretched further apart each day, and the very fabric of space seemed to fray a bit more. All this brought together the few survivors from different star systems into Nihilum, a massive city in space. Nihilum was seen as humanity's final, greatest achievement, a fortress, a sanctuary, and an eventual trap. The city was constructed to guard against the dark forces of the universe. The energy shields that continually flickered around it were the only things, keeping out deadly radiation from dying stars and attacks from mysterious beings lurking in the depths of space. Inside Nihilum, every street, building, and corridor buzzed with advanced technology. Yet all this protection came at a steep price. Nihilum's survival was a battle against the universe's dying breath, and that fight took a toll on everyone. Leading this struggle was Star Admiral Elena. She stood gazing out of a massive window on the top floor of the city's admin building, peering into the void. Beneath her eyes lay years of exhaustion. Her once vibrant hair now carried more gray strands every day. A true war hero in her youth, that fiery hatred fueled by losing her mother had soared her to admiral's rank. But as time passed, that fierce drive turned into a chilling indifference. Life and death became mere numbers in her eyes now. The countless soldiers sent off to war without ever coming back hardly mattered anymore. Nihilum depended on an endless fight, and Elena understood that better than anyone. Each day felt heavier in the air around the city. Alec, who had once been a brilliant scientist and protector of Nihilum, now existed as but a shadow of his former self. Night after night he buried himself in his lab, searching for answers, but his hope crumbled like dust. He never quit looking for ways to stop the universe's downfall. Still, reality twisted his mind into madness. Each wrinkle on his face told tales of pain. His eyes were hollow pits now. Like many others in Nihilum, he faced an unavoidable truth. The universe was dying slowly while their city became more isolated each day. One fateful day, when those protective shields failed, panic erupted among the residents. Power outages hit like lightning. Oxygen levels dropped suddenly. Chaos ensued as everything fell apart around them. People flooded into the streets and began to riot. The fight wasn't just with unknown threats anymore. They were battling disorder within, too. Alec sensed this turmoil wasn't a coincidence. It stemmed from a secret long, hidden by Nihilum's leaders. The end of the universe wasn't just about falling apart physically. It involved a consciousness, a cosmic awareness that threatened their very existence. This awareness recognized humanity's last stronghold and had begun hunting it. Looking through that panoramic window again, Elena spotted dark cloud-like forms stirring in the distance. A glimpse into realms beyond human understanding. Those entities grew nearer as their shields weakened further. The Star Admiral came to realize this war was unwinnable. As their city crumbled daily, so did morale. Rebellion began seeping through its walls. People realized their leaders were sending them into an endless battle. They didn't want to fight anymore. Alec hatched a plan amidst despair creeping through town. An idea, born in his lab, that felt both crazy and desperate. He thought about bringing about the end. Faster to save what little remained, sacrificing humanity's last stronghold for something greater beyond it all, transformed him. From hero into anti-hero. Instead of defending Nihilum cleverly, he decided to tear it down from inside out. His virus would disable defenses and trigger failures that would lead to chaos. Eventually, Elena gathered her top commanders to restore order amid rising tensions inside and threats lurking outside. Her hands trembled as she battled disappointment weighing heavy on her shoulders. When Alec's betrayal unveiled at last, it proved too late. The shields crashed down completely. Dark waves enveloped Nihilum, while piercing through its hollow defenses. Poisonous gases filled every corner. People gasped desperately for air as their cries echoed hauntingly through empty streets. The sky closed over them like death itself. It turned pitch black now. Alec sat alone in his lab corner, his gaze blank while silence stole over him entirely. This moment felt far from victory. It encapsulated acceptance of an unavoidable doom awaiting them all. Humanity had brought destruction upon itself, and now they were facing consequences head-on. As lights blinked out in Elena's chamber, the whole city plunged into eternal darkness. High-ranking officials exchanged looks filled with hopelessness. No one could salvage any control anymore. Nihilum surrendered completely to dark, creatures lurking outside, while citizens faced their final breaths with despair settling deep within. Hope vanished altogether. The air thinned away like smoke dissipating. And so humanity faded into an infinite blackness within this vast universe.